I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022, and over the past year and a half, I've noticed the scale went up about 8 pounds. Let's experiment with carnivore and counting calories and see what improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hey, it is Saturday morning, and Miss Diane sent me this egg maker, and one of the recipes is for steamed egg custard. Now, I know that we've all seen Kelly Hogan makes it, and Steak and Butter Gal. She makes a custard. Now, they use, I believe they use cream in theirs, but this recipe calls for water. So I'm going to follow this recipe just as it's written. And so yeah, we are going to try this steamed egg custard. And so if this works out later on, I could try, not today, but I could pick up some cream and try it that way. But so it says, crack in the eggs and whisk them together until the eggs and yolks are blended. So I'm going to do that. Then it says, add water and sprinkle salt. So you have to add 6 ounces of water. So I've got my little measuring thing here, and you add 6 ounces of water and some salt. Don't skimp yourself on the salt, man, because you know eggs are bland. All right, and then you're supposed to mix it up. Okay. Briefly stir in one direction. That's so funny. Okay, pour mixture into egg bowl, which is this little thing that came with it. So now we pour our mixture in. And right now, while the egg cooker is plugged in, it is also turned off. Oh my. Maybe my 6 ounces was not quite 6 ounces. I better stop right there. That's plenty. All right. So now it says, and let's see. Now, fill the measuring cup to the custard line. We already did that. Then pour into the heated base, pour into the base. So you put your water down here. This is what steams it. And then I'm supposed to add this on top of it. And then I'm supposed to put the egg bowl on top of the egg tray. So this is the egg bowl, and that was the egg tray. So now you set this right on top. And it says, replace the lid and turn it on. So now we're going to turn it on. All right. So we're going to let this do its thing until it screams at me. It's 8:19. So I'll try to remember to tell you the time when it's done. So that's what it sounds like. One of you all called it your egg screamer or your screamer. But that's what it sounds like when Callie just took off. She was like, no thank you. Look at that. That looks pretty. Ow. All right, I'm going to let it cool down a couple of minutes before we come back and try it. Okay, it says to serve with some sesame oil and green onions. Well, I don't have that. Now, it's still jiggly on the top, and there's actually some water in there, but hopefully editing Terry can zoom in. That's it. It's fully cooked. It's just jiggly. I've never had a custard, but I guess this is similar to like a pudding consistency. But anyway, we're going to do what they say and see what we think. It says just a little sesame oil. All right, so sesame oil. And then it says green onions, but I have freeze-dried chives. So we'll just sprinkle some of this on there. There we go. That's probably a little more than what I need. Alrighty. So, it is what? It is 8:40. Let's give this a try. So here it is all the way done. So this is egg custard. It's still a little hot. Now I'm gonna mix in that sesame oil. I don't want a big old bite of oil. All right. It smells good. Huh. I've seen videos of people making the custards, and they have to do them like you have to put it in a pan, inside of a pan, and that's hot. Oh, but that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. This would be a good Saturday thing. Listen, it's too hot for me to eat right now. So I gotta set it down. But this thing is so compact. Oh wait, well you got this piece and this piece. Flicked water on myself. Anyway, this is so compact. Like, you know, I'm going on a work trip, and if they were not serving us breakfast on this trip, I could take that along and make this in the mornings. So, and I could take it down in like a little bowl or something. And so yeah, this would be great to travel with. And I could have my own boiled eggs. I could boil my own eggs in my room. So there's a lot of uses for this thing. If you want to see it, I got a video about, I don't know, it came out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Just go to my channel and you'll see it says, it's from Diane De La Rocca, and I call those fun mails. So it's a fun mail video, and it shows what it is. So it's just too hot. I can't eat on it, but I'm gonna eat it later. But I love you guys, and thanks, Diane. This is a really cool thing. I could try it with cream next time, or milk. All right, bye. Thank you. Bye. Oh yeah, see you next time I eat. Bye. Don't worry. I know quality assurance is always standing around. He's always keeping his eye on things. So I had to show you all. He gets paid for his services. We're peeking in there because up here comes Big Brother. So don't worry. We got 2 quality assurances on duty, and they're both making sure things are on the up and up, and that the quality was to their standards. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, that's all done. So that was the last one. And look at them. They're like, we don't believe you. Well, let's see where we're at see what we have on our agenda today and where we are. So it is almost 12. And I had some, you know me, I love my yellow sticker. And so I pulled out a 2-pack of ribeyes, and I cooked them up. Put one in there and one here. This is the one I'm going to eat right now. We'll see if I eat all of it or any of it. I'm going to eat it. We'll see if I eat it all or not. More than likely, probably so. Anyway. I did the kind of Laura Spath method. Like, I did not season this at all while it was in the skillet. I wanted to see, I think some people do it that way with no seasoning. And then I know I think sometimes she uses some, and then this is flake sauce, or salt, flake salt. And I got it on Amazon. I got Amazon storefront. It's probably in there. But anyway, so I wanted to try it and just see how that works out. See if it has enough flavor for me. It's all right. I'll put a little more stuff on it. Hang on. That looks more like I like it. I used some Kinder's brown butter roasted garlic and some Kinder's wood fire garlic. These seasonings do have sugar in them, so if you can't, if that's too much, then don't get them. Much better. I just need flavor, y'all. I need flavor. One more bite. So Friday, I had on my agenda to make up my burgers. I got those done and pack the dogs. So I got those two things done. Packing the dogs means packing up their food. I put them in individual Ziploc bags, and then in one big large bag. So then that way, when I take them to daycare, the place will know to take, just a bag out is a meal. And I got a bunch of candles going around here. This house really smells like food today. It smelled like food last night too. But today, for my agenda was laundry. I have the last load going. I have to do lights, darks, then my comforter, and then like my fittage, my sheets, and then the dog bed, like Lou's bed. I washed his stuff. So anyway, I had 4 loads of laundry. Steaks was written on here, got that done. Walmart, got that done, and egg custard. We did that this morning, so that was fun. The only thing left is kind of do some packing, but it's 11:50. I want to wait till all the laundry's done, so then I can kind of go through and see what I want to take on the trip. Tomorrow, I have kids' church at 8:30, adult church at 10, and then I run to mom's from 11 to about 12:15, 12 something, and I'll eat at mom's, and then I go back to church, because mom lives like 2 miles from church, if that, and probably 2 miles as a crow flies. But then I'll be at kids' church from 1 to 4 doing the training. Then I'll come home and I'll do some light packing, and then Monday is the final pack, and Tuesday the dogs will go to daycare, and and then we leave Tuesday at noonish or 11, I don't know, whatever time we leave, and so that's the game plan. But anyway, so this is my lunch, and I will see you at supper, and I'll talk more then. Bye. Well, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? This is Saturday. This is your Monday, maybe. If you're watching this Monday, happy Monday. If you're watching it any other day of the week, you should have watched it on Monday when it come out. Anyway, so, it's supper time. And I heated up. This is the last of the pork cutlets that I made. And I decided I went in with some Alfredo. I know it ain't carnivore. It ain't clean. But I'm doing the terrivore, so you just deal with it. So I put a little bit of this on it. And I had about 3 bites of cottage cheese. And let me put these in the refrigerator and I'll explain why. So I told y'all the other day that the pork cutlets the pork just doesn't stay with me very well. And so even with the ghee and that time with the mayonnaise, the homemade mayonnaise, it don't stick. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And so I added some. That's why I had those extra bites of cottage cheese. So I can't help it. Did I get everything done today? Laundry yet? Pat? No. Steaks, Walmart, and egg custard. And you got the videos ready to upload. Only thing left is packing. It's a little after 4. So I was finishing up my video game. We had the big boss fight. And so I wanted to do that. And then I'm watching a couple episodes of Downton Abbey. Oh, I'll get packing when I'm ready. It'll be okay. I got my list on my phone. So I'll just run around with it like a chicken with my head cut off. Have you ever seen that? When I was a kid, I don't know, my aunt and her family got a hold of some chickens. And I don't know how, they were all in a crate. I was probably 10, 8, somewhere in that age range. And so I just remember, I was too young, so I didn't get to help. I was sitting up, they lived out in the country. And it was one of those great big old tanks that, that propane tanks that people have filled up so they can get propane to their house, gas to their house. Well, anyway, I remember sitting up on that big old propane tank just watching. It's the funniest thing I ever saw. And so my dad would wring their necks, and I'd see their bodies over here. I understand this is not proper, but I'd see the chicken bodies flopping over here, and the head would still be in my dad's hand. I ain't never seen anything like that since. But anyway, yeah, I may have crossed the line, but you know, it is what it is. Country living, man. That's, you know, it's what country folks had to do so they could survive. So anyway, so let me take another pork Alfredo. By now, my creamy video has come out. It came out, well, this morning, which is Saturday. Saturday the 7th. So, anyway, so this creamy tonight is birthday cake with keto chow with a serving of cheesecake pudding. You know, it's just sitting in there open, and I want to use it up. So, it does give it kind of like a cheesecakey type flavor. That's what I know. I know I'm going to go sit and finish this show. Instead of packing. I'm going to go finish this show and eat my supper. I'll work on packing. I'll tell you tomorrow how I'm doing. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.